The JC Combined Index lost over 4,000 points last week. 124 stocks traded across the main and junior markets for the week ending Friday, April 19, 2024. 46 made gains, 61 lost value, and 17 stayed the same. 56 million shares changed hands on the Jamaican dollar market, valued at $477 million. Wigton was last week's most traded stock. It took up 11% of market volume with 6 million shares trading. There was no change in the stock's price, and it opened the new week at $1.14. Trans-Jamaican Highway traded at the second highest. The stock lost 1 cent open Monday at $3.19. And SOS rounded out last week's most traded with 4 million shares changing hands. The stock's price was unchanged, opening Monday at $1.70. Now let's see who had the biggest gains for the week. PBS 9.75 was the market's biggest gain, up 15% last week. The stock opened Monday at $115. Paramount Trading was the week's second biggest gainer, also up 15%. And Iron Rock Insurance was up 14% to close the week at $2.52. On the losing side now, KLE Group was the week's biggest loser. The stock lost 20% open Monday at $1.92. Kingston Wharves had the second biggest dip. The stock lost 14% to open the new week at $26.03. And the lab also lost 14% to close the week at $1.47. Over on the Trinidad and Tobago Stock Exchange, the composite index lost 16 points or 1% last week. Massey was the most traded stock. It gained 2 cents to open Monday at $4.37 TT. Trinidad Cement was the biggest gain of the week. The stock was up 9% to start the week at $2.97 TT. And on the losing side, West Indian Tobacco Company fell 26% to open Monday at $11.23 TT. Over in the US, the Dow Jones was mostly flat last week, while the S&P 500 lost 3.5% and the Nasdaq fell 6%. Over at the pumps, the price of 87 gas climbed $2.59 last week, while 90 was up $2.60. On the other hand, the price of regular diesel fell $2.14 and low sulfur diesel fell by $1.87. In foreign exchange, it took an average $156.35 Jamaican to purchase $1 last Friday. That's 17 cents more than the week before. Meanwhile, it took an average $114.40 Jamaican to purchase $1 Canadian. One British pound cost on average $196.17 Jamaican. And you could buy €1 for $169.42 Jamaican on average. Finally, on the crypto markets, Bitcoin prices were up almost 8% over the past 5 days, trading at $65,958 US on Monday. Ethereum prices were also up almost 8%, trading at $3,206 US on Monday.